Hello, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Festo's Garage. Today we're going to be taking the hybrid battery pack out of this 2012 Prius V. This should be done the same way on all Prius Vs from 2010 to 2015. So follow along, because this is definitely a job you can do yourself. First thing we'll do is take out this cover. We have a cover on each side. Look like this. We'll take them out. And we're going to take the stuff out under here. Right? We've removed everything back here. We can see the hybrid battery pack a little closer. And before we touch anything else in here, what we want to do is disconnect the power from the hybrid pack. That's real easy to do. We got this plug here. You want to pull it until it says unlock. Then simply pull this out. It'll come right out. Once this is out of the battery, you can touch things safely because the power is disconnected and not run into all the wires. So remember this step before you start taking anything out if you want to be as safe as possible. That little tray that I pulled out from back here, I'm going to put all the bolts and the hardware in there. That way I don't lose anything. I want to take these seats and fold them forward. Put them down just like this. And then you want to move them forward to as far as you can get them forward. That way you have access to this tray. Right, with the seats moved forward, we have enough room in here that we can work on everything. And what we want to do is we want to take this 10mm bolt right here. The bolt out, we should be able to lift this cover off. Right, I've pulled it loose on the other side. Now we can go ahead and pull it up on this side to release it. And the whole cover should just come right out. Right here we have a little plastic tab that we need to take out so that we can get this cover off. What we can see in here is that this battery has not been worked on before because it still has the safety cover right here, and this is so they know if you mess with the battery or not, and that would avoid the warranty. This car's way over the warranty time, so we don't have to worry about that. Clip right here. We need to access what's underneath this cover so that we can unplug the wiring. So we take the safety tampering thing and break it off. And then we take a 10mm. Okay. With the cover off, we can see the main power wires right here, and we can see where they're both connected. Now it's safe to touch these because we unplugged that plug earlier. So let's go ahead and take these two off. They're also 10mm. You'll notice on this wire, it's clipped to the battery right here. We're going to undo that clip. That way the wire stays in the car and the battery comes out. Let's unplug the wires in the back. Next wires to unplug is this one. Okay. This one. And this one. So those wires will stay in the car. We'll take and we'll loosen this 10mm right here. With that 10mm loose, we can pull this whole little bracket out of the way. Okay, our next step is going to be to take these bolts right here out. There's one here, two corresponding ones on this other side, and then two in the back, and I'm going to show you those. So let's go ahead and take them out. Now to aid in this, what I've done is I've got a 12mm swivel socket and a 6-inch extension. We have a 12mm right here, and a 12mm right here that we need to take out. Now be real careful with this part because you don't want to cut your hands up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the battery up and I'm going to pull it out so that I can get to this clip back here on the back of that fan. I'm just going to pull it far enough that I can get to that. See how I have that positioned? Now I can come around the side. I can use my needle nose to get under here, and I could take this clip out and this clip out by squeezing the back and letting the clips come through. All right, I got the clips out. This one that was right here and this one that was down here. Now I can go ahead and pull the pack out of the car.